What's up, Sagittarius? Just your girl Queen J. And what they saying, Tiro? And somebody want to know what I'm like. Sage, goddamn. I don't know. I heard it. You like what that smoke is? But I can't give y'all a little check-in on forgiving and learning. Give y'all like a little progress report. But shit, I just want to elaborate on my last reading, goddamn, because I was just doing Libra reading. Like I said, I just woke up, so work with me. But my spirit guides and ancestors ain't playing tonight, so it's like shit, normally my computer don't even shut down. You get what I'm saying? So uh they just told me, because like on my last video I did before I got the y'all video, I was like I was gonna take it down because it wasn't really giving the full message I wanted it to give, because my computer shut off. But they was like, look at what you was talking about before your computer shut off. So shit, doing time I just heard, so maybe yeah, that's why that could be what I was talking about. Ain't nobody need to know. Shit, what's understood ain't got to be explained. So, anyways, just to make a long story short, my spirit guides and ancestors ain't playing tonight. So, with this forgiving and learning, I'm praying that the message go from both sides, where you hear both sides. But sometimes, they say people overindulge in the tarot trying to get all the answers. So shit, when they feel like it's something that you need to work through, because it's like if it's a progress report for giving and learning and what you learning, sometimes you gotta acknowledge what you learning on your own. You ain't gonna get it through every reading or whatever the case is. So yeah. Another thing I was finna say was, before I got it in y'all reading, goddamn, the song keep going in and out. So let me go and do my introduction. It'll come back. Anyways, thanks for being on my channel. This is the channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J, and nice to meet you. I wanted to do a quick forgiving and learning check-in with y'all, so y'all can see like what's going on with yourself. So yeah. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me it ain't good enough for you, babe. Tell me. So maybe y'all need to forgive somebody for not giving you the open communication that you want. So maybe you was in a situation that it was no communication, or maybe you was, they say it could be split, torn in between the two, because I really want to be with you and you telling me I should leave you alone, leave you alone, leave you alone, torn in between the two, because I really want to be with you and you telling me I should leave you alone, leave you alone, leave you alone. Okay, so maybe I was in a third party situation and you went from no communication with a person because they told you that you should leave them alone, or vice versa, you went to no communication. So this person communicated to you first that uh y'all should stop talking. Either you did this to this person or this person did this to you, but then you ended up getting in some type of interaction, person, place, or thing, and you got into, so it was a situation familiar to the last situation. uh Similarities but differences, I just heard. So maybe you was in a situation with another person and then it went from communication to no communication, so a stalemate. So maybe you they say maybe you left a counterpart for a stalemate. So maybe a counterpart stopped communicating with you and you left the counterpart to go to a stalemate. So maybe you thought this person oh, it's this person was holding you back. So maybe that was part of the forgiving and learning. So maybe you got in maybe you was in a situation with a person and you was holding them back. and a person got out of a situation with you because of that. So either you got out of a situation with a person because they was holding you back, or a person got out of a situation with you and you was holding them back. So maybe a person had to forgive you because you was a blockage in their life, and now you got to forgive a person because they a blockage in your life. So it's like maybe you was torn in between the two, like you couldn't decide what you wanted to do. So maybe you had to forgive your self for your own actions, or vice versa. Somebody had to forgive themselves for their actions. So maybe it's a mutual thing, because it's like if one person already walked away and said, okay, they telling you should leave them alone. So it's like this person was open, willing to deal with the process of what was going on. They had to recognize that a situation wasn't working for them, and one person decided to go to a. I just heard forgiving myself for all my guilty pleasures. So maybe somebody had to forgive themselves for a sexual addiction. So maybe ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar, popping my collar, popping my collar, and you better put my money in my hand. So maybe somebody was a goddamn, I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough. Yeah, somebody was a motherfucking gigolo. So, what they say, you saw the best in me. Yeah, so maybe some people realizing that maybe somebody forgiving themselves for dealing with a gigolo. So maybe somebody was a gigolo and it was like, shit, they had so many women, it looked like they had a lot of dough. You get what I'm saying? So maybe somebody forgiving themselves, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just crush the lot. Yeah, so it's early, man. Forgive it. Financial constraints. Didn't I say somebody was a gigolo spending lots of dough? Somebody was a player, and they everybody had a job to do. So maybe somebody realizing since they don't want to be a player no more, they got some financial constraints because they can't depend on all these people. They have to depend on themselves. So maybe they realizing I'm the goat. You know I'm the goat. Yeah. Somebody know who the goat is now. So maybe somebody was being a player and shit. It's just like, but I got a crush on you. Yeah. I know you hear me on the radio. True. So I don't know, but you don't pay me no attention. So I don't know. Maybe somebody be on the radio or be on some type of podcast or be on the internet or whatever. Somebody do live video or live recording. So either you do live video or live recording, or the person you want forgiveness from do. And you be watching this person, but this person, do you notice me? Yeah, you want to know, does this person notice you? It's like you notice this person, but this person don't notice you. So it's like maybe back then the person you was dealing with when you had all these options or whatever, because you was a gigolo, spending lots of dough. Uh Because I am a queen. Yeah. This person was a queen. I can't, it's the song playing so damn fast, but that's India Ari. Yeah, because I am a queen. So when you met this person, you knew automatically. It's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. When you met this person, maybe you had to forgive yourself for overlooking the fact that you knew you had a queen. So you knew uh none of these other people that you was dealing with could stand up to this person. So maybe you had to forgive yourself for that, because it's like maybe you went from having a lot to having nothing. Yeah, balance at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you get into the phase where you got to start believing in yourself. So maybe you got to forgive yourself for not saving money. So maybe you was in a good situation where you was getting a lot of money at one point in time. And now it's like, every time it's an upside to life, it's a downside to that shit too. So maybe get my mind right. I had to leave that hoe alone to get my mind right. Yeah. Maybe you went from goddamn. So maybe you awakening. So maybe you went from a phase, I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough. Yeah. To realizing because I am a queen. Yeah. So maybe so that shit could go flip flop for males or females. Maybe y'all was a player and you don't want to be a player no more. Cause maybe that shit costs a lot. You realizing that shit, it costs money to hold up an image to be a gigolo. You get what I'm saying? It costs the motherfucker money. So it's like, put it like this: when you a player, you got to keep up an image. And if you ain't really got no motherfucking money and you a gigolo, it's like, okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? Yeah, I would make. Yeah, y'all, y'all be turning tricks for the money. Uh, Tricks are for kids. Yeah, tricks are for kids. So maybe well, it did say y'all was a gigolo. I did say somebody was before I even pulled y'all card. So thank the Lord. Yeah. Somebody was healing from a sexual addiction. So health, physical, mental, and emotional. So maybe spirit blocked every motherfucking thing to get your attention. So everything that had your motherfucking attention, uh, they just start cutting that shit the fuck off. Like, well, if you ain't got no motherfucking money, you can't do none of this shit. So maybe shit was just you getting out of fucking hand. You get what I'm saying? You went from living two different lives, one in the day, you at night. Even though this ain't right, we can't get enough from the way you put it down. Yeah. To torn in between the two. I really want to be with you. And now it's like, can we just talk? Can we just talk and think about where we're going? So now it's like, oh, maybe you forgiving yourself for not taking advantage of an opportunity when you had the opportunity. So it could be with saving money. So maybe at one point you had a lot of money, and now you realizing that okay, you should have saved money at those times when you didn't need it because now you need it and you ain't got it. Now you see it, now you don't. Yeah. Uh Maybe that pushed you to get to this phase of getting out of a bad phase. You know, because if your mind ain't right, then physically you ain't operating like you should. And that means if your emotions ain't right, then eventually it's gonna start affecting your health. So it's like maybe you was having a lot of anxiety because shit, you had shit to worry about now. Money, like you ain't got no money. So maybe you trying to forgive some people that you thought was your friends. Cause it's like, okay, you went from being in the crowd to being by yourself. So it's like maybe you had a realization the people you thought was your friends wasn't. It's like maybe you realize going out partying and shit. I see a masculine and feminine energy here. Remember, I was like, I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough, so maybe looking like a supermodel. Yeah. Maybe you was spending money on people that look like supermodels. I don't know. Maybe it's partying and shit, drinking, spending a lot of money. Uh, Maybe you need to forgive yourself for trying to force a friendship. You know, shit. Everybody do shit for different reasons. So maybe each person that you dealt with had a different quality. Maybe one person liked music, or maybe one person like was reserved, and one person shit was mysterious. I don't fucking know. But maybe you was in a situation where you was dealing with all these people, and it's like, you know, people have their own shit that they have to fucking deal with. It's like everybody shine they light different, but you don't know what people be shining they light on. You get what I'm saying? So it's like maybe you had to separate yourself from these people because you had a previous broken heart that you had to deal with. So it's like maybe you had to separate yourself from being a broken hearted person and just going out doing all kind of other shit and actually just trying to heal the problem. You got to figure out what the problem is to be able to fix it. So, storm warning. So maybe you was in overload, goddamn. You know, shit. When shit overload, it got to be some fucking adjustments. So it's gonna be some malfunctions. You gonna have a bigger problem. You get what I'm saying? That's like a machine. When you say for instance, you a machine operator and you overload some equipment or shit like that. It's gonna be some malfunction in the machine. So it's like if you don't fix the problem ahead of time, it's gonna have a bigger problem some fucking place else. Then you gonna have mechanical issues and shit like that. So it's like, okay, so somebody could be working on something. I know I have been shit. I be working on the cars like it's legal. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, maybe y'all learning new shit. Um, Maybe y'all forgiving yourself for not paying attention to the motherfucking warning signs. Cause it's like, anytime they keep showing me the light coming on in the car. You know how like you have indications and shit on the dashboard? Um, it's like you would see the signs and shit, but you don't pay attention to them. So maybe somebody got a car and they got these indication lights that's coming up and they ain't paying attention to the motherfuckers. It's like reading is fundamental, goddamn. It ain't gonna hurt you to read the motherfucking indication and see what it is. Just like your body needs shit, your car needs shit too. So maybe somebody just riding the motherfucking car and not putting shit in it that it needs. Shit, if you ride your gas too goddamn low, then you gonna need some work done there because you gonna need a whole new pump. Goddamn, shit, just simple shit. If you ride the car too low oil, you gonna need a new motherfucking motor. Like, it depends on what it is. So paying attention to the fucking signs. Like, we not finna go to mechanic school here. Shit, wish fulfillment. So maybe you having some regrets and you forgiving yourself because it's like it just seemed like you went from having to broke but realizing your health is your wealth. You get what I'm saying? So people that you involved with makes a fucking difference. Not dealing with your emotions makes a fucking difference. Not saving money makes a fucking difference because shit, when you need it on a rainy day, you don't have it. So it's like you forgiving yourself for being the person that come to the table and don't bring shit. Now you trying to be the person that brings shit to the table now because maybe you forgiving yourself because at one point in time you wasn't in a position where you bared your own fruit. It's like you was the person that just took. So maybe you was the person that used people and shit, and you forgiving people for being manipulative, or somebody could be forgiving you for being manipulative and using people and shit. It's like now you going through this phase, and it's like your wish fulfillment is you want to bear your own fruit. You want to be able to plant your own damn seeds and shit. What God has for me, it is for me. Yeah. I know without a doubt that He will bring you out. What God has for me, it is for me. Yeah. So it's like, maybe you in this weak phase right now, and it's just taking a whole lot for you to get back up again. Yeah, get back up from again. It's like if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Like shit, you wake up and you alive and well, shit, that's a major accomplishment. You get what I'm saying? That you in good health. Everybody ain't so motherfucking lucky. Maybe you forgiving yourself for not taking on a contract that was your wish fulfillment. So maybe you feel like that goes back to what I said, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's up here. Maybe you trying to come to grasp with the fact that so you could be showing some type of remorse or having some type of regret. that you let something come between a wish fulfillment and a contract with a partnership, business, home, or job. So maybe your wish fulfillment getting further and further away. So maybe you want to be in a relationship with somebody, but this person moving by faith. So it's like they trying to balance shit out in their motherfucking life, or vice versa. This could be you. So maybe you ended up having to forgive yourself, or maybe somebody else had to forgive theyself to be able to deal with this jilted heart. So yeah, somebody running out of patience here. So maybe it was a tower moment like in somebody's life. Somebody just said bless you, but thank you. Yeah, it's like make me over, make me nice. I wanna be made over. Yeah, make me over. Somebody wanna be made over. They wanna redo some shit. It's like they wanna bring a balance to a situation where it wasn't balanced before. So maybe you thinking about starting of new, or maybe you trying to go back to a person. So contracts is up here. So maybe you trying to go back to a counterpart that you was with. Because maybe you realize that okay, shit, because I am a queen. So maybe this the queen that you realize maybe you want to balance out the scales with this person, or you want to start uh, a new partnership. So maybe back then it was unrequited love. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you used to see this person. Maybe y'all had mutual friends, so y'all would spend each time together with each other with mutual friends that y'all had. So it was like somebody was hiding the fact that they had a broken heart. So maybe somebody had to forgive somebody because maybe this person turned somebody's life upside down. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody turned your life upside down and you had to forgive them for that. Or maybe you turned somebody else's life upside down. But it don't look like it's too upside down to me. It look like it came disruption always come right on time, because shit, before disruption it was the warnings. So maybe you needed to forgive yourself for not paying attention to the warning signs, because shit, destruction had to come for it to be a brighter day. Brighter day, brighter day, yeah. So maybe you had to go through a phase where it was a time moment where you was forced to be able to heal physically, mentally, and emotionally, separate from friends, deal with a broken heart. Um this tower moment had to happen for you to have a wish fulfillment. So maybe you had to recognize what the wish fulfillment was. Like I said, it could have been a partnership, a business deal, new home, new job, uh, thanking woman. So maybe you had to forgive yourself for not thinking in the past. But it's like now that you have, you are thinking. It's like maybe you had to forgive yourself for shit, not getting enough rest, or letting shit interrupt your rest. You get what I'm saying? Or you recharging yourself, or you taking out time for yourself, or not believing in your goals and ambitions. Uh, shit, forgiving motherfuckers for sleeping on you, or shit, maybe somebody had to forgive you for sleeping on them. Yeah, maybe you had to forgive yourself for. Didn't I say somebody was dealing with a jilted heart? Let's say I said a whole lot of shit. I know, right? Shit, 13, 51, 7, 38, 10, 11, 6, 47, 19, 45. So maybe somebody had to forgive themselves for not expressing how they feel. So maybe somebody been holding on to some emotions for a long time, just staying to themselves, keeping quiet. Maybe this person been getting intuitive messages that somebody moving on, and they have grown. So maybe you the person that has grown, and you getting intuitive messages, or you know when you get intuitive messages, the person getting intuitive messages about you growing. So it's like that shit coincide. It's like you get intuitive messages about this person. It's like everybody get progress reports about people. You get what I'm saying? Them downloads be a motherfucker. Uh, that's all I know, and that's all I need to know. Yeah. Um. So, like I said, maybe you need to forgive yourself for not communicating your emotions before they got out of hand. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe you already was torn in between the two. So maybe you had to deal with emotions with one person and then try to deal with emotions with another person. Uh Distant love was, so maybe you had a distant lover. And then you had a person that would be with you all the time and shit. But it's like the one that was distant was the one you loved the most. Uh was it seasonal? So maybe that shit, the leaves only fall off the tree off and on. That shit happened half the year. So half the year is cold, and shit don't start going back to springtime. So that means half the motherfucking year shit falling off. So maybe you used to talk to this person for 6 months out of the year, and then y'all just take a break and wouldn't talk like that the other half of the year, cause shit, or maybe shit just feel like it's falling apart since this person since you been gone. Yeah. Since you been gone, goddamn. um 45, 25, 19. I don't know, this person still stroking like I'm 35. Yeah, maybe this person mature. So maybe you could have been in a situation and you had to forgive yourself because you was manipulative, or maybe you had to forgive another person because they was manipulative. New beginnings. So maybe you had to forgive yourself for letting a person get away because you was manipulative, or vice versa. Somebody. Uh and because of this, maybe they had to forgive themselves because either they couldn't have this new beginning in love, or maybe they had to forgive themselves for their actions because they know not what they do. And somebody else ended up starting a new beginning in love. But maybe that was the storm warning that if you can't do right, goddamn, somebody else will. So maybe somebody had to forgive somebody because they was manipulative in order to move forward and have a new beginning. Maybe that was the wish fulfillment, but you couldn't have the new beginning in love until you had dealt with this tower moment. Shit, you had to get back up again, start over, all kind of shit. All tied up. So maybe you had to forgive yourself for being all tied up in the situation. Yeah, that sound about right. 23, 33. So somebody could be 33 or getting ready to turn 33. Somebody could be 23, 36. Um, Forgiving yourself for not exploring other areas of your self expression. So, uh, when you were gigolo, you will accommodate a lot of needs. So you study the person and see what it is they like. So it's like maybe now you know what it is that you like since you done had so many men or so many women, right? But it's like maybe you don't want to start a new beginning because you tied to a love situation that you had with a person. You complete me. Yeah, this person completed you. But maybe at that point in time, you didn't recognize that this person completed you because either you was a gigolo or they was a gigolo. You was only fucking with this person because they was spending a lot of money. So maybe you in a position now where you need money, but it's like you want to be able to offer some shit too. New beginnings. So maybe somebody could have just had a child, maybe somebody pregnant, or maybe somebody just turned the chapter in their life. Maybe somebody could be writing a book, poem, song, starting a business. Yeah, somebody could be in indecision. So somebody want to speak their truth though. So I don't know. Maybe you in a position where you tired of holding shit the fuck in and shit being unsaid. Maybe you know now since this time moment you done forgiven. In a situation it's like uh you want to do shit different now. So let's see. We're learning. Main male. So shit. You gotta put yourself first, goddamn. So maybe you learning that it takes two, baby. Yeah, it takes two. So maybe you realizing that I just need some time to myself. Yeah, so maybe you just needed some time to yourself. To figure out what it is that you really wanted. Maybe you had to choose between two people, two or three people. And it just take time and you need some time to yourself. But it's like if it's gonna be any love exchange, you wanted to be let's be good friends, you and I. Da da da. Yeah, you you want us to be you wanted to be good friends, so you wanted to be pure. So it's like the love y'all share is mutual. Shit. Mature woman. So it's like you learning now that you want a mature woman. It's like you don't want nobody that's just gonna be just letting it all hang out. She's a freak. Yeah. You don't want nobody that's just letting it all hang out. It's like you want a motherfucker with morals and shit. So you putting the end to situations either you putting the end to toxic ass ways or letting it all hang out. So it's like you went from a main male to okay shit, single and mingling. So it's like now you learning, so now you ready to be in the commitment. But it's like if you gonna be in a commitment, you wanted to be with a mature woman. So you learning that you're gonna have to put into toxic ass behavior in order to get that. Yeah. So it's like you got places to go, things to do, people to see. Cause you an official person now. So it's like you experiencing some growth. So it's like life lessons and shit. So it's you would rather be with somebody where it's pure and they ain't letting it all hang out. So you don't want to meet a motherfucker like it, just like me. Yeah, just like me. So but whoever the gigolo was, they don't want to meet a motherfucker like them because they know what type of person they was. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you changed me. Yeah. Oh, was it? You saved me? You saved me. So maybe somebody feel like somebody saved some fucking body. Or maybe they feel like they saved now. You get what I'm saying? So they done changed their ways and shit. So they went from being a person that was a gigolo, spending lots of dough, to wanting to be in a committed relationship with a mature woman. They want to make sure that their intentions are pure. It's like okay, they putting the end to negative shit because they know that shit they got places to go, people to see, things to do because they're an official person now. Yeah, maybe somebody learning that the only way they could be this official person is if they had to separate from somebody else. So maybe somebody going through some type of adjudication and they learned that I can do bad all by myself. So maybe somebody was with somebody and they had to go through some type of separation. And they realized after the fact that they was an official person, unless somebody in the military and they going through a separation from somebody else. They say, or somebody could be going into the military. Or somebody went in the military and trying to come back home to separate from somebody. Somebody trying to get a divorce from somebody in the damn military. Damn. This person was bad for this person's health. And this person wanted a healthy person. Didn't they say they ain't want a person just like them? They wanted a person that was mature. So it's like, okay, none of that tit for tat shit. So maybe you going through a phase where it's just like, okay, I done learned what doing certain type of shit get you. It's like shit, if I'm gonna be doing some shit, I want it to be official. Uh Maybe they realized that they had, didn't I say in the beginning of y'all reading that y'all was torn in between the two and y'all was separating from somebody? So maybe you made up your mind who you wanna be with. So maybe you realized that at one point in time you was immature. So it's like now you ready for a commitment to a mature person. But you had to end some shit first. And now you realize where you want to go because you're an official person now because you had to separate from somebody else. So it was some type of adjudication. Maybe you realized that this person wasn't healthy for you and you wanted a situation that was healthy for you. Didn't I tell you wanted a mutual thing, pure love? Shit, I can agree that you wouldn't want a person just like you if you was a gigolo. So shit, I can respect expectations. Yeah, it's like you have learned some shit. Shit been going on so long, and I want you to know that everything I've been doing is all bad. Got a chick on the side, crib in the ride, telling me so many lies. It is, yeah. Just want you to know that if I could turn back the hands of time and start all over, I would. Instead of everything being all bad, baby, everything will be all good. Don't want to lose you, don't want you to turn away, don't make you want to stay. I just want to run away. Mad enough to punch me in my face. Been living like an idiot. I deserve every bit of it. Yeah, damn that. I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry. Uh, Damn, can't no longer walk around with this stress on my chest. Damn, somebody wanna say they sorry. So maybe somebody wanna these are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, but she on the side say she got one on the way. These are my confessions. So maybe you had to go through some type of separation. Maybe somebody ended up having a baby with somebody. Um But it's like the person that this person really want to be with, they feel like they got so much to say, but they feel like this person is mature, but they don't know if this person gonna take them back after all. It's like they know this person healthy for them. Uh, Maybe this person had high expectations that they could have been in a relationship back then. So this person wanted you when you was a gigolo. You get what I'm saying? This person knew you ain't had shit. They was a mature person. They brought all their shit to the table. This person love you for life. Yeah, I trade $1,000,000 for somebody who would love me just for me. This person treat me like somebody. All you gotta do is love me for me, babe. Yeah, I just want somebody. This shit came to a shock. So maybe after you realize that you want real love, I'm searching for that real love. Maybe after you realize that you ain't had to search no more. It's like damn, I forgot that Future song. It started playing, but then they was like, nah, we ain't gonna play that. It's called Lights. But anyways, you want to go back to this mature person that is healthy for you. Maybe you realize what it feel like to be in an unhealthy situation, and it's like maybe this person went through a lot to get through this mature phase. Because at one point in time, this person used to sit and wait for you. You get what I'm saying? Maybe this person, or you had to learn after receiving some a message of concern. So, you ain't had no choice but to grow up, or this person ain't had no choice but to grow up. They had to put an end to a situation before they could end their dreams. You get what I'm saying? I got to end some shit before I let it end my dreams. So maybe this person had things they had to do, places they had to go, people they had to motherfucking meet, and somebody was in the goddamn way. Uh, Maybe that shit gonna come as a shock. So maybe somebody left for some shit or ended some shit, and you continue on to work on yourself or whatever the case is because you learn it. But you realize in the process of you hold on just a second. You realize once you went through a process, cause shit, everybody got to awaken in their own timing and shit. So it's like maybe you had to realize some shit on your own. So maybe people used to tell you about people and warn you about people and shit, and you ain't listen. And you had to see it for yourself. Shit. And once you saw it for yourself, it's like hell to the no no. Hell to the no. Yeah, hell to the no no. Maybe you realize that like I gotta get up out of this shit. They say if you don't know, now you know, baby, baby. Yeah, if you don't know now you know. So it's like now you sitting back with expectations. Either you or somebody else. So I've been watching you for so very long, trying to build the courage up just to feel so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared. Yeah, maybe you've been watching somebody for a long time. Uh, and you learning that this person done matured and they following their motherfucking dreams. It's like you realizing who was the asset and who was the liability in the situation. Um, so it's like it's the reverse effect. So maybe you learning and you trying to get yourself up out of the phase of sitting and having expectations. So once you come back, you can blame it all on me. I was wrong. So maybe you want somebody to goddamn come back, goddamn. But you don't know how they gonna take this motherfucking news that you have on your heart. You get what I'm saying? And you just praying that this person I don't know what this person gonna say when you send this message. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's like maybe when they see the message, maybe you thinking that they still, the same. But this person has matured. So it's like maybe at one point in time this person had to learn that they couldn't sit around and wait on you to change and shit. Cause that shit wasn't healthy for them. Maybe you trying to figure out how this person gonna take this news that you care to share. Yeah, care to share. Cause it is shit. It's early. Courtship. Maybe you and this person was friends. Maybe you might ask to meet this person out in public. I don't know. Is this person violent? That's what I just heard. Is this person violent? Cause shit, maybe this person make you nervous when they come around. When I see you, never know when you might walk by. But I gotta be right on time when I see you. When I see you. Ooh yeah. Um, I'm telling you, they be shooting this shit out. I supposed to be sleeping, y'all. Um, you might ask to meet this person, right? And you learning, so it's like sometimes you got to, express shit. It makes you feel better. Yeah, it makes you feel better. So maybe you had to go through some type of separation and you learned that somebody wasn't good for your health, but then it's like maybe you had expectations for a situation that with somebody that was good for your health. But it's like Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Yeah, maybe you learning that okay, maybe this person would have took this shit a certain way, like back in the day. 1 15 6 19 36 22 30 31 28 14 4. Um, maybe you trying to go to a healthy situation because you got expectations, because you got some type of notice. But like I said, maybe somebody's learning that sitting around waiting on you ain't gonna. You got me waiting, but I can't keep waiting on you. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Yeah, I'm gonna find you and make you want me. So I don't know. Maybe somebody think about sending somebody a message now because they mature or they feel like this person is mature enough to handle what they got to say. So maybe they trying to let them know that they put it into some shit, and they got dreams, goals, and ambitions now, cause they are official person since they separate from this person. It's like they either somebody was in the so somebody could have been acting like they was single, but it was in a relationship. Cause shit, it was a damn gigolo out here. Um, yeah, somebody don't know what this person gonna say, so I don't know. Maybe you lay the message on the person before they get to you. I feel like if you gonna be in a situation where you trying to get a person, I shouldn't even be giving no motherfucking advice, but it's just how it's coming out. How you think a person will respond to some shit if you tell them the bad news before you want them to meet up with you? So I don't know if you thinking about sending a message. So maybe you sending a message and this person just shocked that you reached out to them. So maybe you do it like this because it look like you send a message and tell the person the good news, then ask them to meet you. You get what I'm saying? So maybe this person might get a message from you, or you might get a message from this person, and it just come as a shock. You because you done set up, waiting so motherfucker, set up in the dark for so long, just living my life on my own, and up out of the blue, bumped into you. I was so amused by your smile, boo. Yeah. Then you want to call on my phone? That's me. You want to talk a little more? Yeah. Something about this person's smile. And messages and phone calls and shit. Um, maybe you learning that the best way to get shit done is through communication. So maybe you went through a phase of not talking for a long motherfucking time. So maybe that shit was hard for you, and you learning okay shit. Uh, the best way for me to motherfucker feel better is to tell a motherfucker how I feel. So maybe you used to holding your feelings in and shit. And this person was the type of person they said what they mean what the fuck they said. So it's just like you take it or leave it, motherfucker. Like so it's like approach. CM initials. Um maybe it's the approach. You know, you gotta approach people a certain way. So maybe you learning how to approach people, or maybe you um don't know how to talk to this person because you know some people avoid eye contact and shit. So maybe you might feel like this person don't want to see you or some shit like that. Yeah, privileged lady. So maybe you learning that this was a privileged lady. Like, it's gonna take way more than courtshiping with a motherfucker to keep this type of person. It's gonna take work, 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 work. Yeah, it's gonna take fucking work. It's a great fortune when you run across one of God's children. It's a great fortune. Like, you supposed to add to the light. So when y'all come together, it's a beautiful thing when all God's children come together and shine their light. So that means you can't be doing no low vibing shit with this person. All or nothing. Yeah, courthouse. Didn't I tell you a motherfucker had to separate? I just heard ride past your house and sit just to show you that I ain't having it. So the gift. So maybe maybe somebody riding past somebody motherfucking house and just sitting and watching and shit. So maybe somebody riding past somebody's house because they thinking about yeah, somebody think about coming to somebody's door with a gift. So maybe somebody might be riding past somebody's house to see if they see this person because they want to give them a gift or some type of offer or apology or something small. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to offer somebody an apology or discuss some shit. You get what I'm saying? Maybe this I've been blind for a while now. Yeah, maybe this person was blind for a while now. Like doors opening up for me. Yeah. Maybe this person just wanna where you at. Yeah, this person wanna know where you at. So it's either you wanna know where somebody at or they wanna know where you at, but you in this learning phase. You know what the fuck a diamond is in the goddamn rhinestone. Goddamn. So hopefully you like the video. If you like the video, please like the video. Damn, we was in this bitch almost an hour. 50-50. Y'all look up that number for the angel numbers, cause shit, I just seen that shit 50-50. Yeah, it's a 50-50 thing. It takes two, baby. Yeah, it takes two. So hopefully you like the video. If you like the video, please like the video. If you have any comments, please drop them. Oh, don't forget, y'all, hit that subscribe button that's on that screen. If you would like to book any readings, you can go to my description page. You got a book button so you can book readings. Plenty of different packages to choose from. Like I said, hopefully if you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can get my videos in your feeds. I'm about to go back to sleep, y'all. I mean, I ain't even know I was gonna. I ain't even know I was gonna be up this early. But I'm about to go back to sleep. So hopefully y'all like the video. If y'all like the video, please like the video. I'm out, y'all.